Global markets often move in cycles, and periods of uncertainty can create some of the most interesting opportunities for investors. When headlines are filled with geopolitical tension and economic concerns, many people become cautious and step away from the market. However, experienced investors understand that these moments can reveal companies that are positioned for future growth. Instead of reacting emotionally to market swings, smart investors look for businesses that operate in industries likely to remain important, regardless of short-term conditions. In this video, we are exploring several companies across different sectors that could benefit from the current environment and long-term economic trends. Each of these businesses operates in industries that may see increased demand as global priorities continue to shift. One of the most important sectors to watch during uncertain times is energy. Energy companies play a critical role in the global economy because industries, transportation systems, and households all depend on reliable fuel supplies. When global conditions become unstable, energy often becomes even more important. Large energy producers typically have the resources and infrastructure needed to continue operating efficiently, even when markets fluctuate. One company that represents this type of stability is ExxonMobil. This business has been operating for decades and has built a strong presence around the world. Companies like this often attract investors who are looking for reliable operations and steady performance. Because the company is involved in many different areas of energy production, it has the ability to adapt as market conditions change. Large companies also tend to have experienced leadership teams and long-term strategies that allow them to manage difficult periods more effectively than smaller competitors. Energy investing is not only about large companies. Smaller energy businesses can also be interesting because they sometimes have greater growth potential. These companies often focus on specific regions or projects and can expand quickly when conditions improve. One example is SM Energy, which operates in the oil and gas industry and has built a reputation as a profitable producer. Smaller companies like this can sometimes grow faster because they are more flexible and able to take advantage of new opportunities. Investors who are comfortable with some volatility often look at companies in this category because they may deliver stronger long-term returns if their operations continue to expand. Another type of energy company attracting attention is smaller exploration businesses. These companies are usually more speculative, but they can still be interesting for investors who are willing to accept higher risk. One such example is Indonesia Energy Corporation, a smaller company focused on energy development. Businesses like this often gain interest when investors start looking for emerging opportunities in the energy sector. Because smaller companies have limited resources compared to industry giants, their share prices can move quickly based on news and developments. For that reason, they are usually considered higher risk investments, but they can still be worth monitoring for those who want exposure to early stage growth opportunities. Another industry that often gains attention during uncertain times is defense and aerospace. Governments around the world continue to invest in security and advanced technology, which supports long-term demand for companies operating in this sector. Defense companies frequently work on long-term contracts and major projects, which can provide consistent revenue streams. One of the most recognized companies in this space is Lockheed Martin, a global leader in defense and aerospace manufacturing. This company is involved in a wide range of activities, including aircraft development, advanced systems, and space-related technology. Businesses like this often benefit from long-term government partnerships, making them important players in the defense industry. Investors often view companies of this size as relatively stable because their products and services remain essential regardless of short-term economic changes. While large defense companies attract a lot of attention, smaller technology-focused businesses can also be interesting. These companies often specialize in advanced products that support modern defense systems. One example is Amprius Technologies, which focuses on developing advanced battery solutions. Technology like this is becoming increasingly important in industries that depend on lightweight and efficient power systems. Companies working on innovative technologies often appeal to investors who are looking for future growth potential. Although these businesses may still be expanding, their products could become more valuable as demand for advanced equipment increases. Another company operating in the defense technology space is AeroVironment, which develops advanced systems used in modern operations. Technology companies involved in defense often focus on creating tools that improve efficiency and effectiveness. These businesses sometimes gain attention when new contracts or partnerships are announced. Companies like this can benefit from continued investment in advanced technology as governments and organizations seek better solutions for complex challenges. Because technology continues to evolve, businesses working in this area may have significant opportunities ahead. Technology and automation are also becoming more important across many industries, and this creates opportunities for companies developing specialized systems. One example is Ondas Holdings, which focuses on communication networks and automated systems used by industrial and government organizations. Businesses like this are working to improve how operations are managed through digital solutions. As industries become more connected and automated, companies providing these technologies may see increasing demand. The ability to combine communication systems with automation tools makes companies in this sector particularly interesting for long-term investors. When looking at these companies together, it becomes clear that they represent a mix of stability and growth potential. Some are large businesses with established track records, while others are smaller companies that may still be expanding. This type of balance can help investors understand the different kinds of opportunities available in the market. Large companies often provide consistency and reliability, while smaller companies may offer stronger growth potential. Understanding the differences between these types of investments is an important part of building a long-term strategy. It is also important to remember that investing always involves risk. Even strong companies can experience short-term declines and market conditions can change quickly. For that reason, investors should always take time to research before making decisions. Looking at company fundamentals, industry trends, and long-term prospects can help investors make more informed choices. Instead of focusing only on short-term price movements, successful investors often concentrate on the overall direction of the business and the industry it operates in. Another important factor in investing is diversification. Spreading investments across different industries can reduce risk and improve long-term stability. The companies discussed in this video come from several different sectors, which shows how opportunities can exist across the market. By considering a variety of industries, investors can build portfolios that are better prepared for changing conditions. Different sectors often perform differently over time, so diversification can help balance potential gains and losses. Patience is another key element of successful investing. Many investors expect quick results, but long-term growth usually takes time. Companies often need years to develop new products, expand operations, and increase revenue. Investors who focus on long-term progress rather than short-term fluctuations often have a better chance of achieving consistent results. Watching how companies grow and adapt over time can provide valuable insights into their potential. In the end, the companies discussed in this video are simply starting points for further research. Each business has unique strengths and challenges, and every investor will have different goals and risk tolerance. Some people may prefer large, established companies, while others may be interested in smaller growth opportunities. The important thing is to continue learning and developing a strategy that fits your personal situation. The market is always changing, and new opportunities appear as conditions evolve. By paying attention to industry trends and company developments, investors can stay informed and prepared. Whether the focus is on energy, defense, or technology, there are always businesses working to grow and adapt. Keeping a watch list of interesting companies can help investors stay ready when opportunities arise. As always, remember that this discussion is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Every investor should do their own research and make decisions based on their own goals. The companies covered here highlight some of the possibilities that exist in the market today, and they show how different industries can offer different kinds of opportunities for investors who are willing to look beyond the headlines. As we've seen, opportunities in the stock market often appear when uncertainty is at its highest. While many investors focus only on the risks, those who take the time to study the market can often find companies that are positioned for long-term growth. The stocks we discussed today come from different industries, but they all share one important characteristic. They operate in sectors that are likely to remain important in the future. Whether it's energy, defense, or advanced technology, these industries continue to evolve and create new possibilities for investors who stay informed and patient. Remember, the goal is not to rush into investments, but to build a strong watch list and understand the companies you are following. Some investors may prefer the stability of larger companies like ExxonMobil or Lockheed Martin, while others may be more interested in smaller growth-focused businesses such as Ondas Holdings or Amprius Technologies. Every investor has a different strategy, and the best approach is the one that matches your own goals and risk tolerance. Now I'd like to hear from you. Which of these companies do you think has the strongest potential going forward, and which ones would make it into your personal top picks? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your ideas might help other viewers discover new opportunities as well. If you found this video helpful, make sure to support the channel by liking the video and subscribing for more content like this. New videos are coming soon where we will continue exploring investing ideas, market trends and strategies to help you make smarter financial decisions. Until then, keep learning, stay patient, and always do your own research before making any investment decisions.